And that's how you create change too.
Correct.
Just consistently talking about certain topics, certain areas that tends to be over, especially in Trinidad, it tends to be overlooked because we are like, for those of you listening who are not from Trinidad, who don't know about Trinidad, we are a very happy-go-lucky people. We It's just party and vibes and just living life. But I wouldn't say to the fullest. I wouldn't say to the fullest. We tend to be a bit absent-minded sometimes,
Yeah.
and we don't realize how much potential that we actually have and how gifted we are as people.
Correct.
And I think that's the reason why we started the podcast in the first place, so that we could talk to everyone, but more so the guys, because I think the guys, especially, tend to be more absent-minded in that regard. Because
Mm-hmm.
both you and I have had experiences talking to guys about progress and doing things that um, helps their life improve. And the kind of responses you get is like, who am I even talking to right now?
Yeah.
I'm sure you could give some examples of some people. And it's funny, but at the same time, it's kind of sad.
It is. It is. It is sad and unfortunate. Hmm.
Yeah, like let me see if I can remember an example. But I think there was one time I was talking to somebody about, like, maybe starting your own business or progress or something like something along the lines of the country progressing, becoming better. And they turned it into an entire political thing. It's like, um, yeah, the country would progress if said yellow political party people would stop voting for them and vote for the said red political party people, red political party. And it's like, you have a mind of your own, right? The political party not going to go into the Ministry of Legal Affairs to register a business and then go to the bank to register a business account. Is you have to do it.
Yeah.
Is you have to have the ambition, you have to have the ideas. So what you telling me about political party and voting and elections?
Hmm. Yeah. And I think, as you mentioned, that I've had conversations with guys as well. Although they didn't mention political party, it was always along the lines of people always looking for a savior,
Yeah.
somebody outside of themselves. And I can't remember if we mentioned this before, but it's like, how can someone else, especially in a position in the example you gave, and without getting or stepping on any toes, because I have to be careful what I'm saying here, how can someone else in that capacity really have your best interest at heart?
Mm, yeah. But I don't think they look at it from that point of view. Like, they
Mm,
make the assumption that they have their best interest at heart. And on one end, I understand, because that is what they're supposed to do.
supposed to, yes.
But supposed to and actually doing are completely different. They're opposite ends of the spectrum.
Right. It's like two different realities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for years, because, okay, we're in our 30s. It mightn't look like it, but people might think otherwise. Anyway, we're in our 30s. We've seen development or the rate of development of the country. And I'm not talking about infrastructure, I'm talking about people. And for me, in my opinion, we have regressed as a people.
Hmm.
We haven't progressed as a people. Because when you talk to people on the street, or when we go to the same gym, when you talk to people at gym, sometimes it's like, what we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah.
When you hear them talk about uh, the economy and how bad it is, and then they'll say the government doesn't care, and so on. Okay, we've known that for the past 20 something years. And my dad always used to say, and I'm sure other people have said it, if you keep doing the same things over and over and expect different results, you're crazy.
Yeah, that's the definition of insanity.
Come on.